Have you ever wondered how something as small as a late-night snack could put your entire heart and brain at risk while you sleep? Picture this. You sit down in your favorite chair, maybe watching TV before bed, and you grab that familiar bag from the pantry. Crunch after crunch, it feels harmless, even comforting. But what if I told you that by the time you fall asleep, that very snack has already raised your blood pressure, thickened your blood, and set the stage for the most terrifying danger seniors face, a stroke that strikes without warning in the early morning hours? A top heart doctor recently admitted he was stunned to discover that one of the most common evening snacks is doing exactly this, and chances are, it's in your kitchen right now. After 60, your body doesn't process food the way it used to. Arteries naturally stiffen with age. The protective lining inside them, called the endothelium, becomes weaker, and your circulation slows. This means every extra gram of salt, every bit of hidden sugar, every drop of unhealthy oil has a magnified effect. What a 30-year-old can brush off your body now treats as a direct attack on your heart and brain. That's why seniors are at the highest risk of stroke between 6 and 10 a.m. It's the body's most vulnerable time. And the frightening truth is, the snack you eat before bed can either protect your heart overnight or push you one step closer to disaster. A 2022 study in the American Heart Journal followed adults over 65 who regularly ate salty, fried snacks before bed. The results shocked even the doctors. These people had a 32% higher chance of waking with dangerous blood pressure spikes and a higher clotting factor in their blood. In other words, their blood was literally stickier and more likely to form a clot that could block an artery. Most never felt a thing. No chest pain, no warning, just silent damage building up day after day. And that's exactly why so many seniors say, "But I felt fine last night after a sudden stroke or heart scare." Now here's the important part. You don't need to give up snacks entirely. You just need to know which ones are secretly hurting you and what to replace them with. Let's count down from number 4 to number 1. With number 1 being the exact snack that shocked heart doctors the most. And trust me, it's probably sitting in your cupboard right now. Coming in at number 4, packaged cookies. I know they taste innocent enough, but store-bought cookies are loaded with refined flour, added sugars, and worst of all, trans fats that stiffen arteries like glue. Seniors in a Harvard nutrition study who ate just 2 small cookies daily showed a 21% higher stroke risk within a year. What's worse, sugar in the evening spikes insulin, which not only raises blood pressure but also makes nighttime inflammation worse. Instead, try unsalted almonds or walnuts. They provide magnesium, which relaxes blood vessels, and vitamin E, which protects the heart from oxidative stress. One woman in her 70s said after 3 weeks of making this swap, her nighttime leg cramps eased and her blood pressure readings were the lowest they'd been in years. Number 3, microwave popcorn with butter flavor. It's a favorite because it's quick and comforting, but here's the hidden danger. Many brands coat the inside of the bag with chemicals that, when heated, release compounds that irritate your blood vessels. Add artificial butter and heavy salt, and you've got a recipe for sticky clot-prone blood. A better option is air-popped popcorn with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of turmeric. A 2021 review confirmed turmeric's active compound curcumin lowers clotting factors and supports smoother blood flow. Imagine enjoying that same satisfying crunch, but instead of harming your arteries, you're helping them stay flexible and young. At number 2, processed deli meats and sausages. They may look like a simple protein fix, but they're loaded with sodium and nitrates. Salt alone is a major trigger for morning blood pressure surges, and nitrates damage the delicate lining of your arteries, making clots more likely to form. The American Stroke Association reported that seniors who ate processed meats more than twice per week had a 40% higher risk of stroke. That's nearly half. If you want to protect your arteries, swap them for roasted turkey breasts, or, better yet, plant-based proteins like lentil patties. One retired teacher shared that once she gave up her daily ham sandwich, her swollen ankles finally went down. Her blood pressure dropped, and she had more energy climbing stairs. And now, the number 1 snack that has left heart doctors stunned: potato chips. Yes, those little fried slices we've all had for decades. They may seem harmless, but they're one of the most dangerous foods you can eat before bed. Why? First, the sodium. A single serving often contains more salt than your body can safely process at night. Salt pulls water into your blood vessels, raising pressure like overinflating a balloon. Second, the frying process creates toxic compounds like acrylamide, which directly damage the protective lining of your arteries. And third, the unhealthy oils used in chips promote inflammation, making clots more likely to form. A European study in 2020 followed thousands of seniors and found that those who ate fried snacks like chips before bed had a 54% higher risk of nocturnal blood pressure spikes, the exact kind that set the stage for early morning strokes. Think about that. Half the risk increase from something as small as a handful of chips. And the saddest part is that most people have no idea they're putting themselves in danger. But there is hope. You can still have a satisfying evening snack that protects your heart instead of hurting it. Swap those chips for roasted chickpeas or baked sweet potato wedges. Chickpeas are packed with potassium, which lowers blood pressure, and fiber, which helps sweep cholesterol out of your system. Sweet potatoes provide antioxidants that calm inflammation while giving you that same salty crunch your body craves. Evelyn, a 72-year-old grandmother, made this simple switch. Within 3 months, her cardiologist told her that her arteries looked 10 years younger. She said she could finally climb her church steps without stopping to catch her breath, all because she gave up chips for a healthier crunch. And here's a bonus tip. Never eat heavy snacks within 2 hours of bedtime. Your heart and blood vessels need that time to stabilize, not to fight off a flood of sodium and sugar. If you must snack, choose foods rich in potassium and magnesium, like bananas, pumpkin seeds, or unsalted nuts. They work overnight to relax blood vessels, balance blood pressure, and reduce your risk of that silent early morning stroke. Your body is always trying to heal itself. Even if you've eaten the wrong snacks for years, it's not too late. Every healthy choice you make tonight gives your heart and brain a better chance tomorrow. So take a moment, look in your pantry, and ask yourself, is this snack helping me, or is it slowly harming me? Which snack are you willing to give up first, and which healthy swap will you try tonight? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another tip. Because your next decade can be stronger, healthier, and safer than the last, and it all starts with the choices you make before bed tonight.